So that what you're looking at now, it's not a very nice crust because the good ones I've taken to show her, and it came nothing. So this looks almost like a face, like a snobby head face looking upwards. Right now, the bottom side of it, the chin there, it's right there. Moment. Yeah. Oh, look at this, I'm Morgelski. Still have to clean that out from today's action. Massacre, I would say. See that sticking out here? Yes. That is, I refer to as the micro egg sticking out. See it? And this size you would see through her magnifying glass. And it's not the lightning that magnifying glass was giving was very dim, was kind of not very bright like mine here. This is halogen. This is no, this is a LED light here. Up to 1,000 lumen possible. 1,000 lumen is much too much. Probably you could SOS phone, send an SOS to Mars. It's that strong. This isn't even a fully lumen 1,000 right now. It's just too much. So I'm telling you, that cluster that you saw there, the round one, which was covered with a lot of these, I still refer to them as micro eggs. I cannot believe that these are fibrosis. What is if she's still wrong? Many people have been for years from one dermatologist to the next, to the next, to the next, getting medication that didn't work, getting diagnosis didn't work, getting delusional, same thing, until they find somebody, maybe 10, 15, 20 years later, finally they have someone that really acknowledges what they have found and knew all that time. This may be the case here with me, but maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know. What do you think? This is what you see. You know what you're looking for. You've been on my channel. You've seen all my clips. Most of them, and you know what I'm talking about. And when you don't know about it, then you don't know what to look at. When you're the doctor, and I'm showing you this sample here right now, and telling you these are micro eggs, and even that little bottle that I've shown you there, with it's filled up with a lot of this stuff for 4 days. I've collected their stuff in there. They don't even have the time. They don't want to take a look at it. When I send you or bring you pictures, photographs, they don't even want to take the time, those 10 seconds, those 5 seconds, those 3 seconds to take a look at them. Why not? Are they colorblind? Are they not educated? Maybe they're not dermatologists, maybe they're postmans, They have no idea what they're looking at. That's why they're behaving like that. This is still, I'm still I'm still suspicious. I do not believe that these are fibrosis. But maybe they are. But, who's right here? Of course, she's going to be right because she's a dermatologist and I'm a delusional person, That's it. But what is this? Why is this such a problem? To diagnose it, to take them and send them to a lab. I've shown her those swabs that I've taken those samples of from these new places, from these liquids that the professor didn't get. The professor had only bloody ones, and these ones had different ones. And she said, no, we're not going to do this because, the professor did that already, We've got other ones, she said. And I was thinking like, okay, go on, keep on telling me, what's going on. She didn't even want to do anything. Why is this just a big problem? To say, okay, I'm going to do this, yes, let's send them out. To have 100% assuredness, yes, these are indeed micro eggs from flies X epsilon, and these flies and that flies. Or maybe these are only fibrosis. She could put down like this patient Bulgarian wants to know about it. He does not believe me that these are fibrosis. I want to have 100% diagnosis. What is that? This is so difficult. And my head is like, whoa, feeling like that. So this is what you would look at. And see, my light here makes it like, you see it nice in color, you can make it even more darker, or you just turn it a little bit, The crust had a pinkish look, like you see here. Those micro eggs, they were not white like you see them normally. I've seen you like in the other clips I've shown to you. They were white, like nice bright. They were more like a grayish color, Yes. and that's it. And here's my view, you know, when I close in, I focus in. Look at this, the size of this, your screen. It's on your screen right now, you know. It's gigantic, you know. And you see it on the top where it goes onto it. When I bend this a little bit, like twist, turn it, then you can see it's attached to it. Is that normal? Are fibrosis, whatever these are, connected like that? Or maybe these are the areas they are connected like that because some kind of insect or some kind of maggot was laying those eggs inside of me, you know, inside still crawling in there, you know, because today I had to, like I said, rip it off because they were ripe again. I cannot understand, I cannot explain it differently to make it understand why is it itching, you know. Look at him. It's kind of white. If I turn the light, it gets even more white or differently. I can adjust the light like going away, it gets like that. Or I make the apertures, also changing the apertures, which is, I'm going to do it like this, going here, and here's the iris. I'm changing the iris so it gets darker. That way we can see maybe more things, more details maybe. You know, here I can go even closer without getting blinded by the light. Going out up to the shutter speed. This is bright. Getting more brighter, no, more darker. More and more. Gets grainy, something like that. So alternatively, I just turn away the light, and this is what we get. Let me make this a little brighter. No, this is no good. Darker. So make this go away. So this is what we get. Turn it a little bit or the other way around. So I can go even more closer. That's maximum. Like here it says on the camera 500 maximum, but the zoom is actually plus 270, which is, and this is 90. So you can calculate it together. So whoever is out there who thinks these may be fibrosis or yes indeed they look like eggs, then please write it down on my channel. Yeah, they look like eggs, or they may look like eggs from a specific fly or whatever. You know, because I'm going to collect further on more evidence. Maybe find someday what type of insect that may be, or worm or whatever. And maybe someday I will find the right one who will say, yes, these are indeed, you are right all the time. These aren't fibrosis. They look like fibrosis, you know. It's same thing with scientists about meteorite. You find a meteorite that looks like, I don't know, the iron or something rock beside you looks identical, you know. And they will say, no, that's just a rock. That is no meteorite. Interestingly, that piece of rock is highly magnetic, you know, or may have even some gold on it, or whatever, some granulates, whatever, you know. And this is the problem. Now, she thinks these are fibrosis. Sure, that's it. This is going to hold here right now. So eventually, in future, when I find some dermatologist, maybe in somewhere else, then I will go there and show them that, or whatever, what they may think about it, what these may be. Oh gosh, I'm so, you know. And look at him. Fibrosis. Are these Morgellons also fibrosis? Look at this. There are two of them crisscross. Crisscross gonna make you jump, jump. Gonna make you jump, jump. Really cool, huh? Da 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 da. Something like that. I'm not good at something like that. Okay, so that's it for the lesson tonight. Okay, thank you for now. We'll stay in touch.